welcome everyone to Ames, Iowa, home of Iowa State, and these... Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To throw, it's Irvin. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This rivalry is so important to the people of this state, and it dates back to 1894, guys.
Yeah, it goes back a long way, and when you watch the product on the field every year, it's usually low scoring, but it's a lot of physical, tough people on the field.
Yeah, and you know, people in Iowa, they just love football, and this is a rivalry game that really hits home for so many, regardless of which side of the fence you're on.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets a block. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
It is hard to get sacks on screens. I mean, the offensive linemen stay with you for a little bit. Defensive linemen squirt through. A lot of times they read the screen and backpedal. Not on this one. They got through, got to the quarterback, got him on the ground. Not good execution by the offense, but still counts as a sack.
Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. They are out to send a message in this rivalry game, Jesse, and the quarterback has to keep his composure after taking a shot like that.
Man, and I've been on the receiving end of some of those hits in rivalry games. It is not fun. They hurt a whole lot.
It just means more because these guys don't like each other, and you love making those big hits in big moments that they replay throughout the whole next year.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Handoff to the lone back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up in the rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on, so they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Still looking on the move. And the ball is intercepted. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Trying to take it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The lone back's got it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, it's Chambers. And he's going to get it up to about the 20. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice, but... So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wants to throw. It's Irvin. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Trying to get to him. Get it out on the screen. At the 45 on his way. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're trying to get to it. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He's looking to throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cyclones headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. They're bringing heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Dropping back, it's Irvin. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early, saving the touch.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. The 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Iowa! The defense. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Wants to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running a screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Setting up the screen. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? And the Cyclones pick up the first down.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
Oh, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bouncing. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a first down.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. This offense has a second down play. Back to pass, it's Irvin. Looking to buy time. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That's a bad sign for the offense. You're trying to throw screen passes to try to negate the pass rush from the defense. That time, the pass rush even got home on a screen pass.
On the move at the 30. They played that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Feeling some heat. Finds him out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now on second down after the short completion. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And the fourth down pass. First down here for the offense. To the air, it's Irvin. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. They've got the screen set up. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. The Cyclones have their offense in high gear. Comes out throwing on first down. And that pass is intercepted. And he's brought down in this defense. Here comes the offense on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They need something that goes forward this time on second and long from the 14. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
He's not going to get there. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.